I'm the only one who's still alone, and like I'm the only one. It's brutal.
Do you regret not wearing more comfortable shoes to rose ceremonies?
Yes, regret. Rose ceremonies is so much longer than people realize. They are so much longer. I regret that, and I regret, honestly, a lot of the rose ceremonies in the mansion are cold because they have to keep the doors open. So I wish I would have wore more, I guess, warmer clothes or like undergarments, if you will. Those are two things about the rose ceremony.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you regret not eating the food on the one-on-one dates?
No, I don't, because most of the time that food is out for hours and just sitting there. So no, I don't regret that. And they feed us well. I gained like 20 pounds on my season, so they feed you well.
Do you regret any tears shed on The Bachelorette?
No. Like I did shed a lot of tears. Well, honestly, just till the end. Just at the end is kind of when I did it. But no, I don't regret that. I think it's like a cool thing for men to see that like other men can cry and it's not like a bad thing. So that's something that I've kind of embraced, So no, I don't regret that.
Any fashion regrets? From what I remember, you had a lot of buttoned up shirts. They were very buttoned.
So I don't regret the button up shirts. I like, that's still my style, but I have no style. Like it's horrible. Like looking back at my first one on Becca, like what was I wearing? Like brown pants with like a blue sweater, like just terrible. I'm not a fashion. And it was so funny because a lot of the guys on my season were super fashionable. And I just wasn't. And the guys would make fun of me all the time for like what I wore and everything. Cause I just have zero. I'm like a t-shirt, jeans and cowboy boots kind of guy. So yeah, I have a lot of like, I wish I could go back and like rebuy maybe some suits and stuff.
Do you regret going on Bachelor in Paradise overall? Before I get into specific Bachelor in Paradise regrets, do you regret stepping on the beach for season 6 of Bachelor?
Gosh, there for a long time I did, but now not really. I've become very passionate about mental health and be able to help a lot of people. Like I said, I've kind of embraced that role in Bachelor Nation, which has been pretty fun and pretty cool. And at the end of the day, like all those people that were like quote unquote hurt by me, they're freaking all happy and engaged. Well, not engaged, but like in relationships and like all of that, So it's like, had I not gone down there, like would it have happened the way it did? I don't know. So no, I don't necessarily regret it. Yeah.
That's true. I didn't think about it that way. You played a hand. They should be thinking.
I'm the only one who's still alone and like I'm the only one. Brutal.
That's so good.
Me and Christina, I guess. Christina too hasn't, I don't think, seen anybody, but yeah.
Do you regret releasing CAELYNN'S text messages?
No, I don't regret. And I'll never really apologize for that. Like, I'm never going to regret or apologize for defending myself, Do I wish that situation would have never happened? Do I wish there was any other way? I could have... I mean, kind of the way I look at it is, remember how, like, this season, Rachel, like, they wouldn't let Rachel put out a statement? Mm-hmm. Like, that's kind of what would have happened to me, but I told him to F off. Like, I was like, no, I was like, I'm going to fight, and so, no, I don't regret that. I don't. And I would do it again if I had to. And I just wish it didn't have to come to that, but it did.
Do you regret going to Stagecoach?
Hell no. I would go to Stagecoach again and again, and I plan on it going again and again. Like, it's a music festival. It's so funny how people got all, like, butthurt about, like, why are you going to, like last year when I was going to go again, they were like, why would you go to that again? Like, I'm like, what? It's a music festival, It's like, gosh. And my favorite part about Stagecoach is the show reached out to Stagecoach. Then they wanted to get paid and like all that kind of stuff by ABC want to get paid by Stagecoach, and they want to do like a tent at Stagecoach last year, and Stagecoach told them to F off. And I love Stagecoach from now on. Like, Stagecoach is my music festival. I love it. So
I was going to say, you probably got gypped out of some funny either Instagram captions or paid Instagram opportunities if Corona didn't ruin Stagecoach of last year. 2 years in a row,
I would have had some major engagement.
You really would have. Yeah. Is there anyone you regret not pursuing on Bachelor in Paradise?
No, honestly, no. I really don't. I think the only people, like the reason I took Tasha on that first day because she was really the only other person down on that beach other than Hannah that I possibly could have been into, and I knew pretty quickly that that wasn't the case. And then the Christina thing there at the end, like I don't regret that because like I'm glad. At the moment, like I was feeling it, I was like, I want to, like me and Christina have never actually been like 2 feet in kind of thing. Like, let's do this. So I don't regret that either. So no, there's nobody in Paradise where I was like, I wish I would have pursued.